We got the bees all moved into blueberries. They've chopped down some of these older ones. Probably going to try to get one more flush out of them and then pull them and replace them. There's a couple acres up at that end that they've pulled some and replaced them. But I've got all my bees right down the center here. What I got going today, as you can see, I've got the syrup tank on, so I'm going to do some feeding. But I'm going to put some thymol treatment on these guys. I don't see a lot of deformed wing virus or anything in there. I have not tested for mites, but they just came out of almonds, so good chance they've picked some up. They've had the strips on, which usually do a good job. I'm going to pull those, and I'm going to be applying Apiguard thymol treatment. I have a chalk brood problem every spring with some of these, so it's supposed to help with that. That's mostly why I'm doing it. My mites are under control. I could do some tests, but I'm not sure I'm going to show that. Otherwise, I'd be seeing some deformed wing virus, and I've only seen one bee with deformed wings since I've brought them back. But I have seen some sign of chalk brood, so I'm going to make sure that I try this stuff. And all right, something's not working. Does this thing got a cap on it? Yep, got a cap on it. Can't suck with the cap on. So I'm going to use this syringe, the irrigation syringe. See, we're still not drawing like we should. There we go. I'm going to fill it up, and then I'm going to put this on this card. Now my lids have a spacer rim on them, so it'll keep it up above these and let this off gas and let them do their thing on it. And I'm going to go ahead and do this to them all and leave my feeder hole open, and then I'll fire my feeder up, come back and feed. The thymol and the oxalic acid combined are supposed to be slightly toxic to the bees. I'm not sure that includes the strips, or if they're just concerned mostly about the vapor, where you're putting the two fumes in the air at the same time. But my strips have been on since they went to California. It's time to pull them. I'll do this treatment, and then when this is over, they'll get fresh strips back on them again. So the timing works out pretty good anyway. And we'll hopefully get a good knock on any mites that are left, and we'll get some control of the chalk brood. I'm not doing any control group, or there's some I'm not treating. I do know that I get it severely in some, and those I'll be watching really close to see if it's helping with the chalk brood. And part of my problems, you know, everybody said, well, you change your genetics, change your genetics. That's all fine and good, but my bees have multiple purposes. One of them is almonds. My colonies that have bad chalk brood in the spring, they get through it for the most part, and then in January they have 18 frames of bees in those boxes. Once they get recovered from that, they just smoke it, and they're just huge boxes of bees. So, you know, I want to retain those genetics because I need big boxes of bees in January, and I can borrow some out of an 18 frame box of bees to add to some that are a little smaller and boost them when they go to California. So as soon as they get over their chalk brood stuff this spring, I'll be making a few queens off of that and playing with it. But I don't want those lines to just disappear and, you know, just try to put in new queens to fix the chalk brood issue. We're going to try some other stuff first. So anyhow, I got quite a bit to get done, so we're going to get after it.